counter millet, the government supplied millet, 2 volumes. Millet, we are relying upon millet, the government's millet. But for convenience millet, we are following this.
Yes.
Millet, last occasion millet, I was reading at millet, page 75. Clause 12 millet. In the GO 16th read above, accordingly, orders have been issued. Amending Rule 22 of the AP State and Subordinate Service Rule, substituting Sub-Rule 2 of Rule 22A, providing reservation to women horizontally to an extent of 35, 1/3 of the posts in each category of open competition, so and so, so and so. Milord is what, Milord? I was reading, Milord, on the last occasion. Now, Lordship may kindly come to Milord, the notification, Milord, at page 78.
Yes.
Just a paragraph, Milord, above the notification. Amendment to the AP State and Subordinate Service Rules. Government, after careful examination of the matter, keeping in view of the above judgments of the Honorable Supreme Court, guidelines of the Government of India, and existing orders of the state government, have accepted the report of Committee of Officials for implementation of horizontal reservations to the categories of women, persons with benchmark disabilities, ex-servicemen, meritorious sports persons, and also reservations to economically weaker sections, and decided to issue necessary amendments to the AP State and Subordinate Service Rules. All departments, Milord, these lodges, all departments, state-owned corporations, societies, and also the universities shall follow and also conduct their recruitments strictly in accordance with the rules being amended below, and also amend their rules in conformity with the general rules being amended. Suppose, Milord, it's a university. They will have, Milord, separate standing orders. Even those standing orders, Milord, will have to be amended in the purport, Milord, of this. Accordingly, the following notification. Then, Milord, notification. In exercise of the powers conferred by the proviso to Article 309 of the Constitution and all other powers hereto, enabling the Governor of Andhra Pradesh hereby makes the following amendment to AP State and Subordinate Service Rules issued in GOMS. These are, Milord, old rules, Milord, 1996. Lordship may kindly come to the amendments, Milord, that are made. Milord, just now, Milord, I read, Milord, the Rule 22 of State and Subordinate Service. Milord, here, Milord, the amendments, Milord, Lordship may kindly see, Milord, the first amendment. In Rule 2, for Clause 22, the following shall be substituted, namely persons with benchmark disabilities. Then, Lordship may kindly come to page 79, Milord, how the rules, Milord, were amended. Milord, there, Milord, for Clause E, Milord, I have pointed out, Milord, a cycle of 100 vacancies, and how, Milord, reservations are provided, Milord, for women. Just now, Milord, I brought to the notice of Honorable Court. Now, Milord, page 79, Lordship may kindly see, Milord, here, the change, Milord, the substantial change that is brought, Milord, through GOMS number 77 is this. For Clause E, the following shall be substituted. Milord, old one is completely removed. The following shall be substituted, namely, appointments under this rule shall be made in the order of rotation specified below in a unit of 100 vacancies for vertical reservations in direct recruitment. The first roster point would go to open competition, second goes to SC, third is open competition, fourth is DCA, fifth is open competition, sixth goes to open competition, seventh SC, ST. Milord, we can, Milord, the gaze, Milord, from this, that there is no, Milord, specific mention of any woman within the roster. Earlier, the state and subordinate service rules, earlier in the cycle itself, roster cycle of 100 vacancies. The very first vacancy in the roster point was given to open competition woman. Second vacancy was given to SC woman. Then fourth vacancy was given to BCA woman. Like that, the women were given specific points within the cycle. So, earlier, if a vacancy has to be filled up, it had to be filled up only with that candidate. If a scheduled caste person, within the category, scheduled caste category, let us suppose, a male candidate is available with a higher merit and a higher marks, higher rank. But because that particular vacancy in the roster point has to be filled up with a woman should be given preference to him. She should be appointed.
But this is you are reading the amendments.
No, prior to amendment.
Page 79.
Now after amendment.
No, page 79 is
Yes.
amendment notification.
This is this is after amendment. So whatever within the cycle, whatever woman a post was reserved for them is removed now. That's my respectful submission. My
Yeah.
endeavor is to.
You are questioning this.
Yes, this is not followed. Is our
Page 79 is not followed.
page 79. Instead of following this system, they are still following the old roster, old cycle.
Where is the notification?
Yes, notification. Page 13. It starts.
Where is the cycle which they have mentioned in the notification?
Yes, I'll. In order to, of course, this notification, is in the language that is given, in GOMS number 77. That would start, from page 24. Reservations, what they say. These, they say, as if, they are following the new rules brought through amendment. Page 24, paragraph 4.1, paragraph 4 deals with the reservation. They speak that, they are following this amended GO. There will be vertical reservation in direct recruitment in respect of scheduled tribe, scheduled caste.
Understand.
As per rule 22, 22A, 22B of state and subordinate service rules.
How do you say?
As amended, yes.
How do you say that they are following the old rules?
Yes, the Lordship may kindly come to page. Page 35, Lordship may kindly come. Lordship may kindly see, page 35 for the executive post, Milord, post code number 1, Municipal Commissioner, grade 2 in Municipal Administration Department. Milord, it's a multi-zonal post. And then, Milord, they say, Milord, they are, Milord, fresh vacancies. Milord, OC, Milord, 1 OC. Milord, then they said, Milord, locals, total number of vacancies is 3. Similarly, Milord, for STs, Milord, they have placed it, Milord, under local category, Milord, 1 vacancy. Totally, Milord, 4 vacancies are there. Here, Lordship may kindly see. Among the 4 vacancies, the following vacancies are reserved horizontally. The physically, Milord, challenged group, OH01, within the above community. Then, Milord, woman, OC1, ST1. Milord, this, Milord, showing, Milord, for women is, Milord, contrary to GO 77. Milord, they cannot show, Milord, woman here. Milord, what, Milord, the GO 77 contemplates is, Milord, a total, Milord, merit list, Milord, should be prepared, Milord, first. And in the merit list, Milord, the first 50 vacancies, Milord, should be selected as per the merit. And then, Milord, within that merit, if already, Milord, adequate number of women are recruited, Milord, then there is no necessity, Milord, for providing further reservation. If they are not provided, then, Milord, after, Milord, the touching, Milord, 50, then, Milord, in the rest of the 50, Milord, the reservation has to be provided. That's what, Milord, the Supreme Court said. But here, Milord, in the annexure, they mentioned that, Milord, if 4 vacancies are there, Milord, in the 4 vacancies, 1 is reserved for OC, 1 is reserved for ST. This kind of, Milord, a reservation is, Milord, on the base of, Milord, old cycle. It cannot be, Milord, under the new G. Similarly, Milord, for the, Milord, Lordship may kindly see, Milord, sub-register, Milord, just bottom, Milord, post code number 02, sub-register. Here, Milord, the bottom, Milord, zone 2, Lordship may kindly see.
I've seen women.
Same.
OC1.
Woman, OC1, BC, D, O.
Okay.
Milord, then, Milord, zone 4 also, woman, OC2, BCD, 1 ST, so and so. Milord, like that,
Milord.
all, Milord, codes, Milord, post code number 3, deputy tahsildars, Milord, assistant labor officers, Milord, everywhere, Milord, woman reservation is, Milord, separate. Woman reservation and a physically challenged, Milord, persons also reservation. Milord, they are all, Milord, special reservations. Milord, they are to be provided under horizontal reservations. Milord, initially itself, Milord, marking these vacancies, Milord, for them, Milord, is bad.
Followed.
Milord, it would start, Milord. This page 35, Milord, annexure 1 would start, Milord, with reference to, Milord, all the posts. Milord, it would come up to, Milord, page 54, Milord. The last one is, Milord, post code number 59.
Right.
Milord, junior assistant in engineering chief. And 1 vacancy, that vacancy is reserved for woman. ST woman. Well, that's how, Milord, it is, Milord, bad. Milord, is my respectful submission. Then, Milord, Lordship may kindly come to the, Milord, before, Milord, issuance of notification, Milord, the normal procedure is, Milord, the concerned, Milord, departments, Milord, now that, Milord, 59 departments, Milord, we are able to notice. Milord, these departments furnish, Milord, information to the Public Service Commission through government. about the existence of vacancies, availability of vacancies. What are the vacancies that have to be filled up? How many vacancies are created? What is the sanction strength? Suppose sanction strength is about 30. And in the 30 sanctioned strength, how many vacancies are there? How many vacancies have to be filled up? Then the another question would be, within the vacancies that are available, or the posts in which already people are working. The next question that would arise is whether these the special categories of persons are already adequately appointed or not. Already some people are working. Whether adequate selection was made or not, whether adequate representation of the reserved classes is there or not, the thing has to be considered. Therefore, in the information that has to be furnished by each department, they have to specifically address to this system and inform the Public Service Commission, saying that scheduled castes, they are not adequately represented. If they are not adequately represented, what are the number of vacancies that are not adequately represented? Similarly, for women, if whether women are adequately represented or not, what is the deficiency? Is the information that they have to furnish. And basing on that, as per the new GO, whether adequacy has to be kept in view always while issuance of notification by the Public Service Commission. That is what the Honorable Supreme Court said. Now, with this background, Lordship may kindly come to page 223. A checklist was provided. For instance, Lordship may kindly come to page 223. It is postcode number 6. Here, for instance, Lordship may kindly see. The designation of the post at page 223, Extension Officer, Panchayat Raj and Rural Development. Service in which it is included is Panchayat Raj service. And then number of vacancies intended by the recruitment agency to carry forward vacancies from notification number 25 of 2018. In 2018, a notification was given for recruitment. Then these two vacancies could not be filled up. So therefore, those vacancies are lying from 2018 onwards. They have to be filled up. Is what the information that is furnished here. The C Lordship may kindly similar to C. Whether roster points tallied with a reference to previous recruitment. Yes. Whether any non-joining vacancies of the last recruitment indicate number and a roster point with a cycle. Yes, 2 carried vacancies from notification of 2018. 11 OC General in Zone 1. 17 OC Women in Nellore NL in Zone 4. That means at the 11th in the roster, at the 11th roster point, 1 vacancy arose in 2018. And at the 17th roster point, 1 vacancy arose. So therefore, they are taking the old cycle. And in the old cycle, 2 vacancies which could not be filled up, they say, they are carried forward here. Once again, they want to provide, the reservation my lord, for them, my lord, through this notification. That is, my lord, the purpose. My lord, at page 229. My lord, one is, my lord, for carrying forward, my lord, vacancy. And the second is, my lord, for direct recruitment of current vacancies. My lord, 229, AP Public Service Commission requisition form for direct recruitment of current vacancies. My lord, this is, my lord, details of the sanction post, designation of appointing authority, all that lordship may just, my lord, kindly, my lord, just have a glance. And then, my lord, lordship may kindly come to my lord, page 231. Middle, my lord, small Roman 4, details of rule of reservation to be followed for direct recruitment. Sanctioned cadre strength of the post, zone 1, 110, zone 2, 140, zone 3, 140, zone 4, like that. Then, my lord, reservation for a local area, 70%. Number of post vacancies to be filled up. Number of vacancies reserved for to be filled up by local candidates in each local area as per the percentage fixed in SPF rules. Whether all vacancies reserved to be filled up by local candidates at the previous recruitments were filled. If not, the number of vacancies carried forward to the present recruitment. Then, my lord, where vertical reservations, my lord, is 3. Thus, the rule of reservations, AP State and Subordinate Service Rules, Rule 22, 22A, 22B, read with UOMS number 77, for appointments apply. If so, please specify the number of candidates to be selected under each classification for each local cadre, including the number of vacancies earmarked for open to all candidates. Then, my lord, the details of carried forward vacancies, state and district. My lord, here lordship may kindly see, my lord. My lord, as far as my lord, the Roman 3 is concerned, zonal cadre, zone 2, category OC, vacancy 1, cycle, my lord, is second. They want to follow, my lord, the same cycle. My lord, with the issuance of, my lord, GO 77, whatever cycle they were following hitherto should be stopped. A fresh cycle, my lord, would start from, my lord, vacancy number 1. My lord, but, my lord, they are following, my lord, the old cycle. And they say, my lord, it starts, my lord, with this indication, lordship may kindly see. My lord, at page 232, category, my lord, the zonal cadre, zone 2, category, OC, roster point 67. My lord, under the same, my lord, old cycle, my lord, them similarly, my lord, lordship may kindly come to zonal cadre, zone 4. They say, my lord, roster points 39 and, my lord, 29 and 35. My lord, these are what, my lord, indicated. Then, my lord, details of current vacancies, lordship may kindly see. Last roster point to be filled up. My lord, in zone 1, they say, my lord, 29. And zone 2, they say 71. Zone 3, 24. Zone 4, 41.
Okay, you're not into the numbers. You mean to say that they should have followed, prepared a list on the basis of fresh roster?
For fresh recruitment, they have shown old roster, old cycle.
You mean to say they have to prepare a roster as per the new rule?
They should have prepared.
And then issue a notification.
Yes. They should go, my lord, with the new, my lord, cycle that is given under GO 77. Milord, GO 77, Milord, they have to, Milord, as per, Milord, this cycle, they have to, Milord, fill up, Milord, all the, Milord, reserved category, Milord, candidates with a reserved category. That, Milord, they are not doing.
Right. That's all is the case.
Milord, Lordship, may for a moment, Milord, Lordship, may kindly come to, Milord, second volume, Milord. Okay. 768, Milord.
What do they say in the counter?
Milord, in the counter, they say, no, we are following GO 77. Milord, all these, Milord, they don't, Milord, specifically say, Milord, why the old cycle should be followed, why they are not following the new. Milord, merely they assert that, no, we are following the new only. Milord, Lordship, may kindly come to, Milord, page 768. Andhra Pradesh Public Service Commission, requisition form for direct recruitment. Separate form should be used for each category of post, and incomplete forms will not be accepted. Milord, these are the particulars, Milord, that have to be furnished to the APPS. Milord, they prepared, Milord, format, Milord, for this purpose. Details of post for direct recruitment, AP Ministerial Service Room, Junior Assistant, Milord, is the category. Now, Lordship, may kindly come to, Milord, page 780. Milord, before going to that, Milord, page 772. Lordship, may kindly come to. Milord, they themselves, Milord, in the format, Milord, they solicit, Milord, this information. Details of current vacancies, Milord, at page 772. Last roster point filled. Fresh roster point to be filled. Number of vacancies proposed to be notified. End roster point to fill. Milord, this is the information they are asking. And then, Milord, the state cadre, Lordship, may kindly see, Milord, for STs, one vacancy is there, and it is the, Milord, the first cycle according to them, roster point number 8. Milord, from roster point number 8, it has to start, Milord, according to them. Milord, 1 to 7, they are filled up, old cycle. And, Milord, now, from 8 onwards, it should be started, is their, Milord, intention. Milord, like that, Milord.